Yeah, this is my Paw boy. Out there, y'all, out there in TV land and all them other different places and things. I come to talk to y'all about all this stuff going around in TV land. All the movies and things I've been watching. I've been watching all these good movies and different things. Can y'all see me? Cause I don't like this thing here. My grandchildren got me up to this kind of stuff, and I don't be liking this kind of stuff what my grandchildren got me doing. But anyway, my grandchildren got me up here talking about the movies and things like that, like the Dancing with the Stars, and that's one of my favorite pictures. I like to watch. I like to watch the Dancing with the Stars, and I like to watch the Haves and the Have-Nots, and I like to watch the other night, the night Empire. Oh my goodness, that's a good movie there. I like to watch that, and my grandchildren got me watching that. And first, I want to just talk about the Empires. I'll talk about the Empires tonight, because the Empires are really good. That was so good tonight, boy, I tell y'all. I ended up watching that thing, boy, that cookie line just that cookie line just something else, boy. That gal that just turned me on to be an old man, boy, I tell you. And I said, because I'm 81 years old, and I like them young gals that look like that. She's a spunky little gal. And she just tell them like what she think about them. She tell them like it is. And then, they got the gay son, and then they got the rapper son, and they got the one that's crazy as hell. They got him. He on that too. They got him, the one that wanted to take the Empire, but they wouldn't let him take the Empire because he was mentally ill. He's got the bipolar, he got that. But anyway, he was everything is good on that show, but they had all the different folks on there, and Chris Rock, he came in as an inmate. He's about one of the ugly something, I tell you. He came in there as an inmate, boy, and then they had Lee Landis, the man that created it. He was played a inmate too. He was on there too. And then they had a lot of old good folks on there, y'all. They had a pretty good old cast, of folks on there. It's a new show. I ain't seen it. The show it hadn't been on in a while. And we just seeing, the show coming back for the second season and everything. But what my Haves and the Have-Nots, but that's my show right there. I was so upset the other night, though. I was very upset the other night, but that boy done took all that gal, that money. But she done stole it from the judge. She stole the money from the judge, and she shouldn't have stole the money from the judge, because the Bible says, you do unto others as you have them to do unto you. And then if you steal somebody's stuff, somebody gonna steal your stuff, right? Am I right or wrong about it? Somebody gonna steal your stuff. He had them stole that girl money up there pretending like my sister told me. She said, bro, I said, what, sis? She said, he ain't up to no good. I said, well, are you sure he ain't up to no good? She said, yes. She said, that man don't mean that gal no good. And I said, why you say that, sis? She said, I just tell you. She said, because I know that man don't mean that gal no good, because he gonna take that money from that gal. And surely below, damn if he took that money, took all the money from that gal. Took every dime good when he gave her shit on her for $500,000 for her to get her little boy back. Now, but I'm so glad that the grandmama got the little boy, because I tell you, us grandparents, we take care of them, the grandchildren. Well, we take care of the grandchildren and everything, and we do right by the grandchildren. And because that's my wife died, several years ago, I had to help finish raising my daughter was on drugs real bad, and I had to help finish raising my grandson and stuff like that. And now he was out to college. He's doing really good and everything. Because, we take care of them grandparents, but we look after them grandchildren. And then another one of my shows that I was upset about, I was pissed off about them folks. Because they took Shaka Khan out there. They made me mad when they done voted Shaka Khan out there. And she was the only other black person on there. Hell. Now, ABC, y'all got to do better about them, putting black folks on there. Well, y'all got to put some black folks on there. Now, Now we started the dancing and stuff like that, with all the tap dancing and all that kind of stuff. We started all that kind of stuff. And y'all ain't got us no black folks on there. See, that's wrong. We need to boycott ABCs. We didn't talk about the ABC. I need to sit down and try to talk about that. Because y'all ain't got no black folks on there. And it makes me angry when I see only 2 blacks on and all them other white folks and stuff like that. And then what pissed me off too, y'all got that old gal sitting up in there, that old Hub gal, sitting up there being a judge, and then her brother being he's a professional dancer, and then he's sitting up there, and then he up there dancing, and then she up there calling herself judging him. But she that's a slick little heifer right there. Y'all watch her in the coming weeks, cause she up there. I seen how she was holding off them, giving everybody 7s and wasn't giving nobody no 8s and stuff, cause she was waiting on her brother to see what he gonna do. But last night let me tell you something. God just he don't play. She up there, he did all right. And then, Carrie Ann and nah, but I'm glad I was so happy, Carrie Ann. I love you, Carrie Ann, cause she gave him a 7 last night. I was so happy, cause he didn't do what he didn't do them other high scores and stuff like that, cause all them other folks were dealing really good, and then she gonna, try to give him an 8. You know what, I don't like when they don't do the dances right now. Especially when they don't do the black dances right. That's another story for another time. But anyway, we're going to talk about more next week. We're going to talk about more stuff. Because what you say now? I can't talk about that stuff because I'm finna go to bed here. Y'all have me up already. I'm about 12 o'clock. And I don't sit there and watch all the Empires and all the other shows and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, they talk about the Rosewood, Granddaddy. And the Rosewood with that Marv chestnuts. Cherish nuts. Every time I hear that boy's name, though, I be wanting to think about Christmas. I think about Christmas, go here. Instead of chestnuts roasting on an open fire, I think about Christmas every time I hear that boy's name. But anyway, it was a good show. That kind of show got to grow on you, because here, I was going to sleep watching that show. I kind of dozed off a little bit because it was just a little too much for me. It was all right, though, but it's kind of got a grown old man like me. But see, I lost me some Empires, I lost me some Cookie Lines, that's my gal there, and then I lost the Hats and the Have Not done went off, and I don't know what else Tyler Perry can bring on there, but it wasn't for him. But her little ship would sank a little bit a long time ago, because she really wasn't having nothing going on. Thanks to Tyler for saving the ship. And he brought it on in. Thank you, Tyler. And then I was thinking about, that's all I'm going to talk about. And I'm going to get off these folks in videos and things like that. And shout out to the video land, people in video lands and stuff. And shout out to the YouTubes and stuff and the Facebooks and stuff. And see, I'll be talking to y'all later. See, next week we're going to talk some more about it. Because y'all know my old mouth. I can't remember all that stuff they be telling me to talk about. But anyway, we're going to talk about some more stuff on next week. And y'all be good and be safe. And don't get into trouble, y'all children out there. Don't get into trouble now. Y'all don't be doing a lot of this stuff with them folks be trying to on the movies and things. Y'all don't like a lot of these movies and pictures and things. Because they do a little too much sex and stuff like that on there. And see, back in my day, we didn't have all that kind of stuff up in there. All these whole sex scenes and stuff like that. And we just didn't have a lot of that sex stuff on there. They doing, and y'all children, y'all got to be careful because there's so much out there. Folks, there's so much supposed to get and stuff like that. But y'all be good, and I love you. See, Mom Pop gonna talk about some more stuff next week. We're gonna talk about a lot of other stuff. And see, my name is M to the A to the P to the A, capital M to the A to the P. Mom Pop, and y'all gonna really y'all gonna get the news from an old man, from an old man perspective. But anyway, love y'all, and y'all be good, and see you later. Bye-bye, y'all, out there in TV land.